Welcome back. Great to have you with us on The Full View. Now, we have received some visuals that we're going to show you from the National Sea Rescue Institute. And this is showing the incredible large waves that have hit parts of the coastline, starting with the area of Gordons Bay. You can see that cars were almost washed away, dustbins washed away, and cars just flooded by these waves, parking lots flooded, people standing by. We have the NSRI's Craig Lambinon on the line. Craig, can you tell us what we're looking at and how widespread are these tidal waves?
Good evening. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the NSRI in Gordons Bay and GB Med security ambulance services were initially alerted to reports that people may be trapped in those cars that were being swept away by a big set of waves that came through at the peak of the spring tide, which the high tide was at about 3:30, between 3:30 and 4 o'clock this afternoon. And with the rough sea conditions that have been forecast by the South African Weather Service, together with gale force winds, that all combined to cause this phenomenon. And fortunately, no one was hurt. The emergency services, police, fire and rescue services, law enforcement, NSRI, GB Med security, even the local Gordons Bay community neighborhood watch, all responded to the scene. No one was hurt. People have managed to get their cars out of the water to safety, and they would obviously now need to spray their cars with fresh water to prevent rust. But this is something that's been growing now over the last 2 days. The South African Weather Service issued an alert for weather, heavy sea conditions to be expected between Alexander Bay and north, which was on the west coast, all the way around our coast to north of KwaZulu-Natal. So that is quite unusual in itself. It does happen every now and again. You get a period where this kind of phenomenon does happen, but this all came together today specifically to create some relatively over about 2 hours. We had about 9 call-outs around the coastline. Some caravans were swept away in Quebec. Because of the spring high tide, they swept into a caravan park. NSRI and emergency services, including the Quebec beach office, responded to that scene. Everyone is safe. Dogs were rescued there. Even a bird was rescued out of one of the caravans. And then a couple of other incidents. A guy was collecting water at 3 Anchor Bay. He got caught by a set of waves that literally washed him into the channel at 3 Anchor Bay Slipway in Sea Point. 2 teenagers were bodyboarding at Sandy Bay. One of them was unable to get back because of these heavy sea swells against the rip currents. And it's a half day responded to that together with the City of Cape Town's Water Rescue Network. They fortunately managed to get back to shore before we arrived on the scene. We did check on them and they're okay. There'll be no injuries caused by any of this, but we are appealing to the public to remain cautious. This is a new moon spring tide, meaning a normal high tide and normal low tide, and it is also rough sea conditions and gale force winds forecast by the South African Weather Service that is going to probably last over the next day or two. But understanding with the spring tide, that'll last into the new week. We are appealing to the maritime community and coastal hikers, anglers along the shoreline, beachgoers, and so forth, paddlers, sailors, to be cautious around the coast because of these rough seas.
All right, so thank goodness everybody was rescued, everybody's okay, but you're issuing these warnings because the big waves can come back, so this can happen again tomorrow.
So because of the heavy weather that we've experienced over the last 24 hours, it's also affected the Hartbeespoort Dam, where we've had about 5 rescue operations this afternoon between about 3 o'clock and now. So they've been busy as well. We've had up to 1 meter swells on Hartbeespoort Dam this afternoon. That's unusual for any boat on Hartbeespoort Dam to expect 1 meter waves to compromise their boats, their ski boats, and sailboats on hard water dams, but other dams and lakes and rivers are being affected by this weather as well. So we really are appealing to the public just to be cautious. Don't cross over bridges that are flooded by rivers. Don't cross over roadways that are waterlogged. Don't try to wade through a river. And also on any of our dams, from Gerrit Dam, Hitbank Dam, Hartbeespoort Dam, Vaal Dam, Loskop Dam, you can expect there to be bigger water conditions or more hostile water conditions that are usually experienced on these dams. And our appeal is simply to the public to be alert to this and be cautious. Have your safety equipment with you and go forward safely.
All right, so you saw those visuals caused by the spring tide. Thank you for that, NSRI spokesperson Craig Lambinon saying, be careful.